Hello guys, welcome back to government class. In our last lesson, we're able to look at monarchy as a form of government. In our today's lesson, we shall look at Republican government. Lesson objectives. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to define a Republican government, state the features of a Republican government, identify the advantages and the disadvantages of a Republican government. The meaning of a Republican government. The Republican system of government is one in which the sovereignty of the state resides with the people. In a Republican system, people elect officials to represent them and take political decisions on their behalf. In this system, the head of state is elected. Countries that practice this form of government are Ghana, United States, and France. Features of a Republican government. The following are some of the features of a Republican government. They are: 1. The power of a Republican government emanates from the people, and the people elect the government through a general election. 2. Elections are conducted periodically, and all political positions are contested for by individuals. For example, Nigeria, Ghana, and other Republican countries organize general elections every 4 years. 3. In a Republican system of government, elections are held on the basis of universal adult suffrage. This means all qualified adult voters are allowed to cast their ballots. 4. In a Republican system of government, the Constitution prescribes a fixed term of office for the president, usually 4 years, but in some cases, 5 or even 7 years. 5. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land. Any other law found to be inconsistent with any provision of the Constitution can be challenged in the court of law. Advantages of a Republican government. The Republican government is representative. In other words, representatives are elected to serve the common good, and office holders are elected directly by the people themselves. 2. A Republican government is constitutional, which means that everything that is done within the state is done according to the tenets of the Constitution. 3. Having representatives make the laws more efficient, which is faster and better. 4. The people have a say in their government when they delegate power to representatives. 5. Political authority is conferred on rulers and officials through election, which makes a Republican system of government democratic. 6. With law and order operating in the Republican system, the rights and liberties of the citizens are protected. Disadvantages of a Republican government. The following are some of the disadvantages of a Republican government. First, Republican system can be expensive to operate. Elections often require and consume a lot of resources to conduct. This can have an adverse effect on poorer countries. Second, Republican government cannot operate well in large communities. Disadvantages continues. Laws made by legislature must pass through certain laid down processes, without which they could not become laws. As such, conforming to the dictates of the Constitution can therefore be time-consuming. In republics where the level of education is generally low, politicians may deceive the mass of the people with sugar-coated words just to win power. Summary. Republican government simply means a system of government in which the sovereignty of the state resides with the people. Features. There is periodic election. There is a fixed tenure of office. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land. Advantages. The people have a say in their government when they delegate power to the representatives. The system is faster. Disadvantages. The system can be expensive. The system cannot operate in large communities. Assignment. Differentiate between a republican and a monarchical system of government. Thank you. Forward all your inquiries and answers to gmosmith@edufirst.ng.